Hello, hello, everyone. This is April Showers, and my co host is Lady of Leisure. How are you doing on this fine, cold day? This crazy Midwest weather is crazy, crazy, crazy. Ooh, we had snowflakes yesterday. It's cold today. How are you doing today, Lady Alicia?
I'm doing very well. I tell you, I have been patting around on YouTube, watching people's lives. Um, but before I get to that, what about that verdict, guys?
Oh my
I
God.
am elated. I did not think it was going to happen. I am absolutely positively elated. They were saying they've got him in a maximum security prison and said, for his protection. They can't protect his ass forever. He can't stay in there forever. Whew.
Right, right. Because I can't wait till he's out in population. Because they going to get him.
Don't
They're
say
going
that.
to get him. They are going to get him. Yeah.
You know,
Hey, K. Judah.
hey, K. Judah, better
Hello,
than,
hello, Miss Vanetta. Let me put the link in
hey,
case anybody
Vanetta.
wants to join the panel.
You
Yeah.
know, I think better than the verdict is him being locked up and he gets to live the life that he has done to other people.
Yes.
That for me, that's better than a damn verdict.
Yeah.
You get to see what all these black men go through that your
Mhm.
ass lock up for no motherfucking reason.
Yes.
You know? Hey, respect my opinion.
Yeah. Much love to my black people, too. Yeah. They finally got it right. Boy, I had a party going on.
And listening to because I watched the TV was on this morning and I heard um I think it was The View. And they have Sunny Liston. She's an attorney. I followed her for many, 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 many years. Um, but she was one of the legal advisors yesterday on ABC before they brought the verdict when they were waiting for the verdict. But she's also a host on The View. And yesterday she made a statement on the news, and she was very emotional. And she says, I heard the verdict. I just still don't believe it's real because it's never happened. And a lot of people are very happy about the verdict, but very cautious that this may be a one-off, you know, because the police killed a 16-year-old yesterday as we were watching the damn verdict come in. 16-year-old girl
Yeah, in Ohio.
shot and killed her, you know. Um and I've heard people say, there will be other George Floyds. And like, yeah, there've been many since they killed him a year ago. So it's a victory, but it's so much more that has to happen. And I'm listening to that goddamn Joe Biden who's telling
Oh
the
my goodness.
family, he's on a phone call with the family and he's telling the family what all he's gonna do. to prevent this from happening and the laws that he's going to enact. Like, motherfucker, what about the law that you enacted to lock all our black men up? Like, what about that one? You are responsible, for a lot of this shit. But nevertheless, it was a good day. And to hear them come back guilty on all counts, I thought for sure if there were a guilty verdict, they may find him guilty of the lesser charge. But they found him guilty on all counts. And I was just absolutely elated because I really did not think it would happen. Whose phone is ringing?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, you've got a phone ringing back there. Okay. Now on the bullshit. Where is Keep? I need Keep. Yesterday, Larry did a live, went over to Larry's live, and there's been all this hoopla about Don Russell, and they were saying that he stole R. Kelly's stuff. And that's been going on for a few days. So yesterday, Larry had, well, first of all, a couple of days ago, Larry did a live, explaining what had went on. Sharon Winbush had did a video. She was telling Don to take R. Kelly's stuff back, to return it to where he got it from, and saying that he had stole all of R. Kelly's stuff. Don had did a video before that saying that, accusing people of breaking in his car, stealing R. Kelly's stuff out of his car. It was just a mess. So yesterday, Larry did a live and he had Bruce Kelly, R. Kelly's brother, on. And he was saying, they were saying, before that live, they were saying, Don Russell was a fraud, this, that, and the other. So yesterday, Larry had Bruce on the show, Bruce and Sharon Winbush. And, Bruce was telling what went on. Sharon had said the day before, she had called into Larry's live, and she had said that, Don had went to the storage after the feds raided it. He went to the storage and he made 3 trips. He had 3 U-Haul trucks full of all of R. Kelly's things, his music, his masters, all his personal items, his clothing, his awards, pictures, everything, just everything. And then she said, this happened last July. And I'm thinking, wait. She said she was on the phone with Don Russell, and he was telling her, showing her, I'm in his truck, I'm taking his things to California. This is what she said. And she was saying it was last July. So everybody's in an uproar because R. Kelly's fans were supporting Don Russell when he came out with this video saying that, accusing people of stealing R. Kelly's stuff out of his trunk. So, R. Kelly's alleged true supporters, which is Sharon Winbush, comes out and says, don't believe him. He's a fraud. He really didn't know R. Kelly like that. He stole all his shit. Take it back, da 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 da. But yet, just months ago, when Don Russell was indicted, Sharon Winbush was his best friend. She's on YouTube. I support Don. I'm not a fair weather friend. I know him. I know his mother. Da 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 da. And, she says, well, yeah, I did that. Everybody will tell you I did that. But, I thought that he was for Rob. Well, you claim to be the only, she always says, I'm the only one. I'm the only one that can get to Robert. And I can get to people that you can't get to. And I'm the only one. To let her tell her she is the only person in the world that knows Robert that well, that can get to Robert, that can do anything. Well, if you know him so damn well, why didn't you know that he didn't know Don like that? I mean, she knows all the intricacies of his personal life, his marriage, just everything. You know, she's always saying, I was there. Rob told me this. I was here, But yet, allegedly, you were just a nutritionist for 2 years. Allegedly.
Hold on.
Yes, Vanetta says that damn Sharon was feeding Bruce lines like a parrot. Absolutely. As soon Bruce didn't even get out the first statement. Larry asked Bruce, when did Don Russell meet Rob? Larry said he met Rob when he was singing in the train station. Now, when Rob was singing in the train station, he was nothing but a kid. I remember very well because he would be singing in the train station a lot of days. I'd be going downtown to work. Anyway, Sharon says, no, you can't say that. You can't say that because you can't verify that. You can't confirm that. You can't say that because that can't be confirmed. You don't know that. You know what he told you. Yeah, she was definitely controlling what he said. There's an echo, April.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
She was definitely controlling what he said, and yeah, definitely feeding him what to say. So the bottom line of the story is they're all supposed to be telling the truth. Don is supposed to be this thief, this liar, this person who didn't even know Rob, but yet you, his bestest friend of 30 years, were running around repping Don like he was paying you.
Exactly.
So, the day before, the live that she called into, which wasn't, she was on the live yesterday, but she called into a live Larry did a couple of days ago. And, people were there and they're listening to this narrative about Don. Now, I don't know if it's the investigator in me or the street in me, but I read between the lines. And what she said was she thought that Don was for Rob. And she goes on to tell this story, which was very telling to me because while everybody's listening to all this negative shit about Don, they're not listening to the negative shit she's putting out there about Rob, her bestest friend. She says Robert had made she said Robert owed the IRS money and he had made payment arrangements with the IRS. So when he got this $400,000, he gave the $400,000 to Don and his mom to put in an account that they had set up because he didn't want the IRS to take the $400,000.
Cut me off on the phone. Hell, I don't
Now,
even get up.
Vanetta says, I don't even think Sharon knows RK at this point. She's a weirdo that wants to manage RK's affairs. That's why she cares about Don not being qualified to handle intellectual property. Girl, back. We're going to get to her in a minute, Vanetta. Because, listen, I fully believe she knows him. What I don't believe is that she's Sharon Winbush. That's what I don't believe. Because she knows entirely too much about this man's life. You don't know, you are a employee, you are a nutritionist for less than 2 years, and you say, oh, well, we kept in touch. I'm sorry, I have people I've kept in touch with over 30 years that don't even know my damn address. I just don't believe that she knows all of these things, just keeping in touch with him, being a nutritionist for 2 years. I believe this is either a girlfriend or an extremely close friend of his of 30 years or more. I think she's perpetrating to be Sharon Winbush, which is why nobody ever sees her. You know, she's got all these old ass 30-year-old photos of Sharon Winbush. And even listening with her on the live last night when she was being, when she wasn't contrived, when she was like, when she laughed or somebody said something, that when she was being natural, her voice changes completely. She sounds nothing like she sounds when she's speaking as Sharon Winbush. And then she catches herself and she goes back into the voice. I don't believe for a moment that is Sharon Winbush. I believe, like I said, she's either a longtime girlfriend or a longtime friend of Rob. Because if you don't want anyone to know who you are and you don't want anyone to know what you look like, you don't post a damn picture, be it 30 years old or anything. You just don't. You know, you're telling everybody you're Sharon Winbush. However, you're keeping your identity a secret. You're not showing your face. You never show up anywhere. You know, I just don't believe it's Sharon Winbush. Getting back to the story, they're focused on Dawn and the negative things she's saying about Dawn, but yet she sits on this YouTube call and tells everybody, basically, these were not her words, these are my words, but she basically tells everybody in the federal government that Rob was defrauding the damn IRS, because she says, well, he made payment arrangements with the IRS. He got this $400,000. He gave it to Don to put in his account so that the IRS wouldn't take it. Well, who the fuck are you talking to? Because listening, which was me, is a chick who has owed the IRS every year for 30 years. When you make a payment plan with the IRS, that's what it is. They don't come after your money unless you default on your payment plan. Mm-hmm. So there's no way in the hell he made a payment plan with the IRS and was scared that the IRS would come and take his little $400,000. No, not what happens. I make one every goddamn year.
Nigga,
and sometimes I have to, you know, sometimes I'm not even finished paying them off when I make the second one the next goddamn year. So you don't make a payment plan with the IRS and then they confiscate your money. That's just not how the shit goes. Anyway, in saying that, she's basically telling everybody he was defrauding the goddamn, you hiding money from the IRS. Nobody heard that. And you say this about your bestest friend after the federal government has already found $1.2 million that he had hid in an account in another friend's name. He did, listen, go back to Vanetta's comment. And she says, I think RK had a nutritionist named Sharon Winbush at some point, but the woman behind the screen is just a con artist looking to get involved with RK's business. He did have a nutritionist named Sharon Winbush. He did. And also who had that same nutritionist was our previous mayor and friend of mine, Rahm Emanuel. So Sharon Winbush was his nutritionist for almost not quite 2 years. But again, I don't believe this is Sharon Winbush. Now, getting back, she basically tells everybody he's defrauding the IRS by hiding his money. She claims that the reason that Don, and I just don't understand why people buy any of this shit, because I call bullshit in the door. She says the reason that Don claimed that the stuff was stolen is because he is trying to perpetrate to the feds that he knows Rob intricately, and he does not. Now, I don't know if that makes sense to y'all. However, what you disagree with, respect my opinion. I don't know if that makes sense to you all, but it doesn't make any sense to me. If it's illogical, then that's just what it is. Because why would you have to pretend something is stolen that you actually have in your possession to prove to the feds that you intricately know Robert? The fact that Robert gave you $400,000 of his dollars to put in an account would be proof that you knew him intricately. Who does that? If Don didn't know Robert like that, as they claim, why in the hell is Robert giving this man nearly $500,000 to hide for him? You give your money to people you don't know that damn well. I don't. Why would Don have access to his storage with all of his intellectual property, all of his memorabilia, all of his personal items? Do you give access to all of that to somebody that you don't know that well? So again, her narrative that she's portraying is absolutely illogical. It's illogical. It makes no damn sense whatsoever. Because to prove that he knew Rob intricately to the feds, she claims Don's trying to make the feds think that he knew Rob better than he did so that he could get a better deal. Well, that makes no goddamn sense. Because again, the fact that he had $400,000 of Robert Kelly's money would be proof that I knew him well. The fact that I got every goddamn thing he ever earned in his life would prove that he knew him well. Not somebody stealing this shit from him. That doesn't prove a damn thing. My entire take of the situation. And then there's the fact that she stated all of Don taking all of Robert's stuff happened last year in July. Well, why are you mad about it now, damn near a year later? Why didn't you speak out on it then? Because then you all were thinking thieves. No pun intended, or maybe so. Then you were talking to him every day. You were repping him all over YouTube. This was your new BFF. You knew he took everything Robert owned last year in July, but you only speak out on it now that he claims all of these things were stolen for him. That makes that totally illogical again. Why are you just now mad about him stealing his shit? You said you were on the phone with him. He was showing you this damn U-Haul he was driving to California with all Robert's shit in it. You didn't have a problem with it last year in July. You weren't doing YouTube videos telling him to take Robert's shit back then. Why now? Why now when he claims it was stolen? Why is everyone in such an uproar now? And I'm going to tell you what I think. Just my opinion. I think they were all in this shit together. Her, the brothers, Don, whoever else. I think they were all, whatever their little plan was, whatever their little scheme was with Robert's shit, I think they were all in it together, which is why nobody said anything back in July. She didn't say a damn thing. She said both of his brothers knew. They didn't say a damn thing. Don was in, he didn't say a damn thing. So everybody knew. Nobody said a word until Don says the shit was stolen. My take is this. No, he didn't give him 1.5 million to hide. He gave him 400,000. It was 1.2 million that the federal government found hidden in an account that he had in another friend's name. He gave Don and his mom $400,000, not 1.5. I think whatever this scam was, they were all in it together. While they talk about Don Russell, how dumb he is, and he was nothing but a janitor and, a tap dancer, and he managed a chicken and waffle restaurant. He knew nothing about the business, but y'all was thick as thieves. Now he's a con artist and a thief. I think you all con artists and thieves. I think you were all in on this goddamn scheme together, which is why nobody said a goddamn thing about Don taking his shit back in July. You all knew, and nobody said a word. I don't know what your scheme was or what your plan was.
Okay.
But Don done outsmarted all you motherfuckers. Because Don done got away with the shit and you all sitting there looking stupid. I think this is why they're now coming out speaking on it, because Don has done what Don does. He's an opportunist. Don got all this shit and left their ass out in the cold. Now it's a big deal.
I am deeply saddened by all.
Respect My Opinion says Keith has more access to Rob, not Don. I mean, I'm not saying that he does. But what I'm saying is he may have more access to Rob than Don, but he didn't have access to that goddamn storage, or Don wouldn't have all his shit. You see, this is my problem. Why everybody runs around talking about who really is Rob's friend and who really isn't. Why wasn't Rob giving Keith his goddamn money to hide? Why wasn't Rob giving Sharon his goddamn money to hide? Why was he giving it to Don? Why does Don have access to every fucking thing in his life? This big ass warehouse with everything that he owns in it, his clothing, pictures of his family, his children, his married life, his awards, his trophies, every goddamn thing. His music. They claim his masters. I guess masters from his earlier music. I don't know. But why would Don have access to all of that? Clearly, he knew him somewhat, and he knew him well enough to gain access to these things.
Yeah, I'm just saddened by all of these events.
I can barely hear you.
I said,
Still can barely hear you.
okay. I said I am saddened by all
You
of.
are very low. Are you speaking into your mic? Because we can barely hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
You sound like you're really far away.
Oh, you know what? I got my heat on. It's on blast. The, the heater is going. That's probably why you can't hear me. Can you hear me now?
I hear you, but you sound like you're in the background. You don't sound like you're talking into whatever you need to be speaking into.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on, let me turn my heater off.
Come on, baby. Why is there so many kinds of scams involving this particular case? Because listen, let me tell you what I believe. I believe they all knew from day one when the feds got him, Robert is never coming home. And, they all started coming up with their little plans and their little schemes to make money. I mean, regardless of where he is, this was the king of R&B. If nobody's man in the hen house, somebody going to get them eggs.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Wait a minute. Say something else.
Can you hear me now?
Barely.
Oh, wow. Here we go with this.
I mean, you're really low, like really low.
What about now? Toot, toot, toot. Can everybody hear me?
If you guys can hear her, put something in the chat. I can barely hear her. I don't know how well you guys hear her, but you sound like you are so far away.
They can hear me.
Okay, great.
I keep saddened.
I don't know why there's so many cons and scams. Like I said, I think they all knew when the feds got him, he would not be back anytime soon. And everybody just jumped on this bandwagon because, it was such a public case. He is the king of R&B. It was tragic, but yet everybody saw an opportunity to make a couple of coins. Everybody is out here trying to get their comeuppance. And I just don't buy this narrative that Sharon is putting out there. I just don't buy it. There is no way in the hell you going to my best friend's shit, taking his shit, and I don't tell every goddamn body.
Exactly.
You knew he took all his shit last year in July, and you've kept quiet. Respect My Opinion said if Rob was told by Don and his mother they could clear him from his tax implications, Rob trusted him and gave him $400K. Go back to her comment, please. If Rob was told by Don and his mother they could clear him from his tax implications, Rob trusted him and gave him $400K. He was defrauded by a con artist. No. Rob had already, here's what Sharon is saying. That wasn't the scenario. What Sharon said was, Rob owed back taxes. He made arrangements with the IRS to pay the back taxes, but he did not want the IRS coming after money. So when he got the $400,000, he had Don, and I believe his mother, I could be wrong about that. He had Don set up an account and Rob put the money in that account. Now, according to Sharon, Don was stealing from the account. And when Rob found out that Don was stealing from the account, Rob fired him, according to Sharon.
Larry is coming on. I'm
Great.
adding Larry to the stream.
Hey
Yes.
y'all.
Come
Hey
on,
y'all.
Larry.
Hey, good
Yeah.
morning.
Now
Why
this
can't
is
I hear people?
yeah.
You know
This
what?
is
Maybe
what
it's
I
me.
want to say.
Let me put my headphones in.
Yeah. This is what I want to say. I am deeply saddened by all of the turn of events that are transpiring with his inner circle, the bloggers, everything that has to do with this case. This is a circus for real. I never thought I would witness anything like this. And it just goes to show you can't trust any freaking body.
Well, hey, Larry, I'm so
Hey, what's
glad
going
you're
on?
here
Any
because
freaking body.
yesterday in your show,
And
I wanted to call
and
in so bad. I'm
like I
sorry. I'm cutting
said,
April off.
you know, I it's to get to be to the point like every day is something, and then the something has not to do with getting any charges reduced or any charges to go away for him.
Because it
I
hasn't been
compared it
about him
to
for so long.
the channel, and so you know all of this stuff. It's hurtful. It's hurtful, and all of this side stuff that's going on. You know, it's it's like, are you really? It's got to be too much for me. It,
Okay.
It's
and
been too
so
much.
Let me.
Oh, she ain't through.
everybody that was supposed to now you got the people once he got locked up, his alleged inner circle, the people that were supposed to be looking out for him, they're doing all kind of shady stuff now. And then you got the bloggers, uh, the people, everybody that's involved in this, they're all freaking nuts.
Exactly, respect my
And
opinion.
I want to say this: it is not anybody's place to disrespect a family member of any individual.
You
You
mean of
are not
Rob's.
their family.
Just say what you mean.
First of all,
You
oh
mean of
God,
Rob's.
first of all, that is his brother, no matter
Exactly.
what.
Exactly.
It is not our place to be talking about him, calling him crackheads, and he must need drugs and all of this stuff.
Well,
We
it
do
take a
not
crackhead to
know
know a
what
crackhead.
is
Shit.
going on. For somebody to call him a crackhead, then you must be one. Takes
There it
one to
is.
know one.
Boom.
Can I say
Okay.
something? Can I say
Yes,
something?
Keith, please, please,
I,
please.
I I'm looking at April's comment. I can't read the rest of it because she has respect my opinion comment on the screen. I was trying to look at under
Okay.
her words of advice. Oh, okay. When she said it's not your place to disrespect a family. Wait a minute, I can't see it. You put it back up. I can see that you put it back up, but
Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on.
There it is.
okay,
There
okay,
it is.
okay. It
Whose
is
phone ringing?
That's mine. My medicine is here.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Mute your mic,
mute your
April.
mic. Yeah, mute your mic.
Yeah.
Um, I'm reading that it is not your
Okay.
place to disrespect a family member of any individual. You are not their family. I just put it like this: if you're supporting him, you don't disrespect his family at all.
Exactly.
Not his kids,
Exactly.
not even the mother of his children. No matter how you feel about her, and not his brothers. But I'm just kind of confused that these people got all this shit to say, and they're sitting up here, you know, last year this man was a liar and a snake to you. But now, you are saying that he's violent, but it's not even that. It's like, why is so much cons and schemes involving this whole case when this man got felony charges? I'm just
Because
confused.
everybody, you know what? People want to be, as April says, YouTube famous. People are looking for their niche. I guess they found it on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, if nobody's guarding the hen house, somebody going to get the damn eggs. I believe they all knew when he got the federal case, he would not be back anytime soon. Everybody started scheming and plotting to get whatever the hell they could. Now, I don't know what the hell they're getting because he really ain't got much of shit. But, everybody's on YouTube. Everybody has a narrative. Everybody, just not long ago, Don was Sharon's new BFF.
Exactly. I don't know how anybody missed that because they was under her comments about it.
She did a whole damn video. I watched the video she did when he got indicted. I stand by Don. I'm not a fair weather friend. Now he ain't shit, but tap dancing, chicken waffle manager. What the hell? Larry, did you make the shirt? Did you make the shirt, Larry?
I'm making the shirt right now, and I want to explain.
Oh
I want to
no,
explain.
not no shirt.
Yeah,
You gotta have a chicken with some tap shoes.
I got to. I
gotta do it.
Tap dance chicken wing. I got it. I got you. It's coming. Let me clear some things up. The reason why I decided to take the interview with Sharon and take the interview with Bruce, it's not because I got on there and seen the opportunity to put some salt in the game. It's because a lot of the things that Sharon was telling me, I already knew from James Mason.
No, we weren't talking about why
James Mason on my show. I'm desperately trying.
Listen, we were glad you brought them on. That was never a question, why you did it. We love your commentary. I don't give a damn what you do.
Thank you.
That was never in question. Let me clear go ahead. I'm sorry. I cut you off.
Let me clear some things up. Don Russell never, and his mother never did R. Kelly taxes. James Mason's uncle did his taxes and got him on a federal payment plan. Don Russell, and this is true, but and Bruce got this inaccurate because this came from two other people before I ever talked to Sharon.
Hello? Y'all still there?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're here. Can you hear us?
Okay. Don Russell.
I'm sorry. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll go back on mute.
Okay. Hold on one moment. I just wanted to say another thing too. Larry does not pay us to come on this show.
Right.
While people are talking crazy mess, but we will accept a donation from you.
Girl, shut up.
Mr. Don't explain yourself.
Well, no, that's what they're saying.
Who gives a damn?
Come on their platform.
Oh my
God. Who gives a damn what they say?
Yeah, exactly. But I'm just
damn. Larry don't have to pay nobody to do nothing because he done stole R. Kelly shit.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. Now I'm going downstairs to get my medicine.
Okay, mute your mic. Mute your mic. Okay. You always forget. But go ahead, Larry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Don Russell, it takes James Mason. Don Russell, he met Don Russell at the gym. Don Russell was coming around while James Mason was there with all these big ideas about what he could do, about turning R. Kelly's brand into a Roscoe Chicken and Waffles joint like House of Blues. And everybody used to be like, shut the fuck up. We working on music, drinking, smoking, doing what R. Kelly does. He doesn't do anything except go to the studio. From 4 o'clock in the afternoon until 5 o'clock in the morning. Right?
Right.
So James Mason said R. Kelly was because he was on a federal payment plan, he did not want to receive the money that Sony was going to send him, that he asked Sony for $400,000.
Right.
Here comes Don and introduced Don to his mother. They put together a corporation and a checking account to structure it, and he received the money from Sony to that account. But anyone who knows about business accounts knows that when you set that up, you can list managers and members.
Exactly.
Don Russell had a debit card under that business, and he was able to access that account. Now, remind you that R. Kelly has problems with dyslexia, online reading, logging into a business account. You got to have a tax ID number sometimes to get in, whatever the username, password, understanding that account. R. Kelly don't have time for none of that. He's creating, he's making music.
He was
And
in
I
the
get
studio
all of
all
that.
day. Remember, y'all? He's in the
I
studio
get,
all day.
listen, I get all of that. I get all of that. What I'm saying is this. He had nobody just gives a passerby damn near $500,000 to put in an account that they don't have access to.
Okay.
Now I wait a minute. Now let me back up. Let me back up. Because I want to go to, because again, and I'm gonna say this again because I don't think you were here when I said it before. He was on a payment plan with the IRS. Now you're talking to a chick who's been on a payment plan with the IRS 30 years because I owe them every goddamn year. Okay.
Okay.
When you get on a payment plan with the IRS, you're on a payment plan. They're not coming after your money. You have a whole goddamn written agreement. The only way they're going to confiscate any monies that you receive is if you default on the payment plan.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. Let's stop right there. Do you think R. Kelly could comprehend what you just told him, or do you think that someone told him that, hey, if you put that money in your account, they're going to take it? Why don't you let me structure you a business to receive that money for you? And that way they won't take your money. Do you think that a 15-year-old mind, R. Kelly, with dyslexia could understand what you just told me? Or was he finessed in order to be able to do this?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
I don't know. That is a good question. And he could have been finessed. However, you all make the man out to be dumber than a box of fucking rocks. He wasn't stupid.
They do. I agree. I agree.
He wasn't stupid. Because again, if this is a person that you hardly know and they come to you, if I came to you and say, hey, Larry, your business doing really good. Let me, get all your motherfucking accounts and put them over here.
Okay, let me stop
because
you again.
I can do this, that, and the other. Nope, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Okay. You don't fucking know me like that. Now, you may think it's a great idea. So you say, well, damn, that is a great idea. Let me holler at this motherfucker that I know for real, and then have him do that for me.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep this shit real. R. Kelly case is about R. Kelly and a bunch of niggas off the off the west side of Chicago, the lower west side, right?
But there were niggers that were closer to him that he would trust more than a damn Don Russell. I would think.
Correct.
I don't think that he. But see. Okay, that's where
I would think.
That's where.
And this is where. Why the hell would he trust his mama?
Can I ask something? Let me ask both of you something.
They say if you want to know how sturdy the tree is, look at the damn fruit.
Lady of Leisure. Of Leisure. Okay, all right. I just want to make sure y'all hear me. Let me ask both of y'all this because y'all bringing up good points. But I will assume that after he was crying on that Gayle King interview that everybody was stealing his money, that was the perfect opportunity to put the people on blast right there. it's just mind-boggling to me. It's like, why is this type of stuff is coming out 2 years later when people have been screaming how somebody wanted his money, somebody wanted his money. See,
well, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I'll tell you why.
I was gonna say that it wasn't until he started breaking this shit up about somebody stealing stuff out of his truck. Why wasn't this? Okay, yeah, you gonna tell me why? Go ahead. That's why I will stop.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you're doing the type of shit R. Kelly was doing, everybody in your inner circle knows what the hell is going on.
Boom. Thank you. Preach on.
Everybody knows what's going on. So the reason that you don't have their ass arrested is because they need to keep your damn secrets.
Beautiful. I love this. I love it.
You know, point blank, period. Which takes me right back to Sharon Wimbush and you know, everybody involved in this alleged Don stealing of R. Kelly's shit. She said this happened last year in July. Why are you just now saying something?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You said you were on the phone with him when he was driving a goddamn U-Haul to California with R. Kelly shit in it in July. But you didn't say a word. Now it's take his shit back. Why did you say that shit in July? And my take is the reason nobody said anything, they were all in this shit together. They had this goddamn scheme between them. Which is why the brother didn't say shit. She didn't say shit back in July. Now Don done got away with all this shit. Now it's a problem.
Thank you.
Now it's a problem.
Thank you. Thank
you. Because he done did you. Now none of y'all get shit. Now you're mad. Now, you know, he's a liar. He's a con artist. He doesn't really know Robert like that. He's trying to portray, you know, an intricate relationship to the federal government by saying his shit was stolen. Make that make sense to me.
People gotta remember the words they've been saying on this internet. There's a lot of people that all of a sudden got this change of mind. Like nobody cannot go back and see what they said last year or in 2019. There's a lot of people that have changed their minds. And that's why I'm sitting back like, y'all some dumb ass, funny ass motherfuckers. That's why I said that whole supporter group is a hot ass mess. April been asking the valid questions since day one. Why did Don Russell took this to TMZ? Why he didn't take it to the big people that could actually get the message out? And y'all
as of right now, who the hell done called the police?
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Who has called the police? Take his shit back. You take it, you return it back to where you got it from. Well, you didn't say that shit when he was driving to California with it last year in July. Not today. You know, as soon as I heard it, I called bullshit. Again, I don't know if it's the investigator in me or the street in me, but that's some straight up bullshit.
It's neither, Lady of Leisure. It's neither. It's neither. That's because you're smart and have common sense. That's all this is. Common sense. Common sense. That's all this is.
Listen, my best friend was one of the most famous motherfuckers in the world. Ain't no way in hell nobody's going to get shit of his, and we knew it. There is just no way. I don't give a damn who you were. I don't care who you thought you were. I don't care who you said you were. I don't care who he told you were. You're not fucking with his shit. There's no way in hell another one of his best friends can come and get his shit. Now you're not taking shit. We're number 9. Going up. So now that old tap dance and Don Ruffles done got away with every goddamn thing, now it's a problem.
I think April got to mute her mic because I keep hearing like
I hear all that background. why is it a problem now? Yes, blood is thicker than water, but why is it just now a problem? Why was it not a problem in July when it happened? Why is it only a problem when Don has gotten away with it? And the reason that is because now he done cut y'all ass out. Now it's a problem. It wasn't a problem as long as you all thought you were all in it together and everybody's gonna get some. But he done cut your ass out. Because as intelligent and worldly and cultured that some people think they are, because they can misuse big words, you know, the little tap dancing chicken wing manager that outsmarted every goddamn body.
Can I read this comment before y'all put it up? Because I can look at the YouTube comments.
Go right
as they're
ahead,
going
please.
live. Phoenix Rising was saying perhaps it's because Bruce didn't want to be implicated in criminal activity. My thing is, if he was not there, what can he be incriminated with? Or implicated with? Like, if he, wasn't there at the scene of the crime. Because remember, nobody didn't fuck with him when he got in jail because of what he said on Survivor R. Kelly. See, the thing is, the reason why we got so engulfed in this case because we was in a pandemic. Because I promise, if we was not in a pandemic, these conversations would not be happening right now. But the people that's sitting up there that was at that press conference, ready to take pictures with him, ready to take pictures with Carrie, everybody saw what they said, and they was ready to run up and take pictures with them and all this other stuff. And now we seeing a whole different thing. It's like, that's why your message don't get out, because of what you've been presenting for the past 2 years. Now I'm saying he's a crackhead, he's this and that, but y'all was begging to go and take pictures with them, take your lives down when the press conference was happening.
Exactly.
That's what
and
you were
I
showing.
Even read a comment in the chat telling him, I say, what's up? Really? After you talked about how he wouldn't even meet with your ass.
Yes, all of us has been talking about this since 2019. I made the Keep R. Kelly Down page on Twitter in April 2019. I've been talking about this since 2019. And it is so crazy how all these theories and these incidents that I have seen through these people, it is just so appalling that I actually paid attention to this for 2 years. So yes, I've been talking about this case for 2 years. This was the longest time I talk about the case since O.J. Simpson. Yes, I did talk about this for 2 years. I had to say that because I saw Respect My Opinions comment. I'm sorry, Lady Alicia. I'll go back on mute.
Girl, it's okay. You go ahead. He had all this money, yet didn't hire respectable business staff. Well, Sonny B, here's the thing. When you are not a respectable person, you cannot surround yourself with respectable, upstanding citizens, because they are more than likely not going to go along with your shenanigans. Bottom line, that's just what it is. If I'm doing drugs, I'm going to be doing drugs with people who do drugs. I'm not going to sit up and do drugs with a room full of motherfuckers that don't do drugs. That just makes no damn sense. You surround yourself with what you are and what you need. And what R. Kelly needed was to be able to control his situation and manipulate the people around him. Blue says, I like Mr. Larry regardless of his opposition. Now, if he can only stop that damn rocking back and forth. Keep still, Larry, when you do your live. Don't keep still, Larry. Oh, damn, I'm waiting on my shirt.
Oh, yes, get that shirt, Larry. Get that shirt up out there. And this is another.
Exactly. Somebody did not get their share. Exactly.
Somebody did not get their share.
Exactly. They were all in this bullshit together. Don, they fell for the okie doke, and Don got away with everything. Now every goddamn body mad. Now he's a liar. He didn't know R. Kelly like that. He stole all his shit last year, but you take it back right now. Man, get out of here with that bullshit. Bullshit.
Somebody
Bullshit.
did not get that share.
Somebody did not get their share. Exactly. You know, and why they try to be, look, he was a janitor. Well, he was a janitor that got away with every goddamn thing.
So which one is it? He didn't know him. He was just a janitor. He was his manager, not manager. Do the supporters see like there's different theories running amongst your group? We're not coming up with those theories. That's your group that's doing that.
Exactly. Now here's the thing. Yeah. As soon as Bruce came on, Sharon immediately started spoon feeding him what to say. Immediately.
Gave him questions to the interview.
Immediately. The first goddamn question Larry asked, no. How the fuck you gonna tell this man when his damn brother met somebody? I guess she was there too. He asked, how long had he known him? He said, Don met Rob in the train station when he was singing in the train station. No, you can't say that because you can't confirm that. How the fuck do you know what he can? How do you know he wasn't in the train station too? You know, she completely controlled the narrative.
Thank you.
She completely controlled the narrative. Yeah. And he went on to say, but Bruce never came up off of that because he said, well, he just came back around from the train station in 2018. Bruce never came up off of that's when he met him.
Let me add on something here. When he was on Central TV, she has said on Just Jazz Live and even on her videos that she gave him and the reporter questions. And she was mad about the interview. The speech that he said at the press conference, she wrote that. And if you can really listen well, everybody should go back to when they was posting that long ass post that she did back in 2019 about the FBI, the government, He was reading some of those same words at the press conference. I would think that as supporters that people will sit up there and recognize that. That's just interesting. That's just interesting because she is spoon feeding him stuff. It sounds like she spoon fed himself.
Absolutely it did. It absolutely did. It absolutely sounded like that to me.
Scripted, robotic, everything.
Yeah. It absolutely sounded like that to me. Now, and this is another thing as well. Damn, I just lost my train of thought. Boy, I'm telling you, that old would get your ass every time.
This is the most saddest thing I've ever witnessed in all of my living. I never wanted anything from R. Kelly. I just had a video that I wanted the world to see to show the type of man that he was, that we know, not what Lifetime portrayed or anybody else is saying. That is not the monster that I know. And that's the only reason I came into this fight as a friend, to try to help him. But like I said, I'm just appalled at all of this stuff, and I'm literally starting to get sick now.
Don't get sick because
don't get sick.
You know, it is not worth it. You cannot change any of this shit.
Sick, like this is, you know, everything that everybody,
because it's me. I think it's my device.
To this man, you know, it's like, who's right? Well, I know I'm right.
Darlene,
I haven't gotten a dime off of him.
Well, the thing is,
and I never tried to get a dime. I tried to support everybody that was supporting him. And so this is just the most craziest stuff.
It is. It really is.
People that allege that they are friends of his. Um, you know,
Vanetta said that she thinks she's Einstein. Yeah. And she just got duped by the janitor. She's so
yeah,
fucking
and
smart.
you know,
Who said that?
are
She said
falling
that.
out with people. You know, it's not our place. Um, you know, even like I said, um, I've never discussed.
Let's put this out in the air. How did this became too toxic? Let's all put a
Yeah, and
in-depth
so
view into that.
Okay.
How this
But
became too toxic? Because
uh,
I can give the answers, but I'm
give
gonna
the
let y'all
answer
speak.
because it's just my opinion. First of all, the case is toxic. Okay. The case is toxic. It's demonic. It's fucking evil. We're talking about pedophilia. So it
Thank you.
stems from that.
I don't even have to say nothing now. I don't even have to
Okay.
say nothing.
So now I don't know what it is people expect for that to attract other than toxicity. What else is attracted to that?
Mm, mm. There we go. That's
You
what it
know,
is.
it's sad, but for me, all this YouTube shit, it's entertainment, guys. It's just entertainment because it's so fucking ridiculous and it's all so contradicting. Like she's on there talking about why would he go to YouTube? Well, your ass went to YouTube. You went right behind him. Why did you go to
Mm,
YouTube?
mm,
You went
mm.
right behind him.
There we go.
He's just a janitor. He was a janitor. Well, a janitor outsmarted y'all ass.
Mm, mm. I don't understand why would anybody be comfortable talking to someone who has a federal indictment. This is in
Well,
state.
first of all, up
It's
General
just
Hospital on.
oh
No,
okay.
we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going.
Okay.
First of all, you can't, you just can't judge people, because they have a federal indictment. Now,
I understand. I understand.
I would not intricately be involved or telling somebody that's my BFF and I'm gonna roll with them till the wheels fall off. You understand what I'm saying, motherfucker? I'm gonna know you privately. I don't know your ass publicly. You know? I mean, just keeping it 100.
I,
Because people don't think for some reason that just baffles my mind. These goddamn people don't think that the feds are looking at them.
I want to keep it 100.
Yeah.
I want to keep it 100. Can I do that?
Yes, please.
Remember, I said earlier that I know the answer.
Yes.
The answer is that it's the same answer I've been saying since I did that Twitter page in April 2019. It's because people know the truth. That's where all these theories and all this craziness is coming from. All these people changing their minds and personalities and stuff. They know what the truth is. So
Yes, they know what the truth is,
yes,
and they've always known. Like I said, they knew this
exactly.
shit from the beginning.
Thank you. And
When
I'm
the
talking
feds
about
came and got them, they
supporters.
knew. Yes,
I'm talking about the supporters and the inner circle.
yes. When the feds came and got him, they knew. It's just, I don't even know what to say.
Do y'all notice that there was people in the beginning that's not doing this now? The people that was doing this YouTube that's not now?
Well, when you find your damn channel,
Like, do
in the
anybody
documents in court, when you got a motherfucker up here getting indicted with the shit they done showed on your goddamn channel.
Oh, yes. You know what? I'm gonna be quiet for the rest of the show. I'm gonna be quiet, y'all. I'll be
Those were the smart people. Those were the smart people. Let me get the hell out now While you yes. Oh, Don Russell is the truth. Don
Yes.
Russell ass getting ready to be indicted.
And your video is in his
It's
discovery.
in the damn discovery. Hello.
Boom! Larry's videos are not in the discovery, y'all. That's your supporters
In the damn discovery.
and the motion.
Yes. You know, you sitting up here bragging about your goddamn illegal activity on YouTube like ain't nobody watching. And I remember your page from Twitter because I used to be on it all the time. I think you blocked me or you tried to.
I don't know what I did. You said something mean to me, probably. But
I didn't
listen.
say anything mean to you. I'm sure I probably said a
Okay.
lot of mean shit about R. Kelly, but I didn't say anything mean to you. Because
Oh,
I'm like, wait a minute, hold up.
Yeah.
I thought she was not for R. Kelly.
I apologize. I apologize. I don't know what happened. Probably I did.
Girl, don't apologize because y'all couldn't block me on Twitter. You just thought you did.
Respect. Oh my gosh, respect my opinion. That's just natural me. When I get excited, I do yell. It's just excitement. I'm not mad at anybody. I just get excited when I'm getting interested in the conversation. That's
Yeah,
just me.
me too. I get
I
real loud too.
I have a
We
long
loud.
history. I have a long history. I did it since childhood. I know I'm very aware of who I am and why I do what I do. A history of screaming and over talking people. Yes. It's just okay, I'm gonna leave her alone because she likes to get back at me because of what I said about R. Kelly. So let's get back to our conversation. It's just that the people that sitting up there doing all this extra shit, they know the truth because anything that's coming out, quote unquote, now, that means your research didn't mean anything for the past 2 years. What was you doing behind the scenes? Behind the scenes. That's what everybody was saying on YouTube. We're doing stuff behind the scenes. Y'all could have picked this up behind the scenes. And then let's get back to the YouTube videos. Your videos are it's in the discovery. They used that during the trial.
In the
So
documents.
it's
In the
in the
documents.
documents.
Yes. You know, absolutely. Absolutely.
Those
You
are
know,
your videos.
it's sad. It's really sad because this was the king of R&B, man. And now what?
Yeah.
You know, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. What saddens me the most is the music. It really does.
It
You
does.
know,
It does.
that is just because his music is historic and it should be a part of music's history.
But the thing,
But it
the reason
won't be.
it won't be because he has lyrics in his music talking about having a fondness for girls under 18 years old. That's why I can't listen to none of the shit he does anymore.
No, because and I don't even know how you say that because here is the thing. People, music is music. Sometimes it mirrors life, sometimes it does not. But you have people, it's an expression. You have people, people listen to rap. They talking about killing motherfuckers. You really think they done killed all them damn people? Like, really?
Can I
You really think they out shooting
no,
it up?
I can't compare it. Can't compare it. Can't
Yes,
compare
you
it.
can. Yes, you can.
Okay.
That's the whole point. It's
Okay.
just words. It's just
It's just words.
words.
Yes, yes, it's just words. It's just
Killing
words.
somebody, murder ain't illegal. Shoot motherfuckers up ain't illegal.
But there was white musicians talking about killing animals and burning houses and all this other stuff, and they had this thing called rape rock back in the day. Like that, this was what white musicians saying this now, y'all. They did the thing. So but do you see here? It's not about whether it's black and white. Why glorify that toxic stuff? You get
It's
what I'm
not,
saying?
no, it's not glorifying. And you all need to quit using that damn word where it don't belong. The only damn thing you can glorify is God.
Well, we see that on YouTube.
It's not, girl, if you don't stop me, goddamn it. Somebody put the salt in the chat.
Okay, let me put this out there. They put this out there. When did Prayer Changes came out? Because I remember when he sung that song. When did Prayer Changes came out?
When did what come out?
Prayer Changes.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I remember when he did that song. That was shortly after the charges in Florida got dismissed. And what happened in Florida? And this is the first case now. What happened in Florida? Because this is kind of crazy that no one talks about that part.
Go ahead, because I don't remember.
Okay. Now this is what I remember verbatim. Okay. Now Florida dismissed his charges because of a technicality. The police had found pictures of underage girls in his apartment. They found the camera and it was bunched up in a pillowcase. They found it. But because they didn't have a search warrant for that
It
part,
got thrown out. I remember
they
that.
got
Yeah.
thrown. Yeah.
I
Shortly
remember
after,
that.
that's when Prayer Changes came out because he sung it on an award show. I can't remember was the Soul Train award show or
But
was it
you have
NAACP?
listen.
Wait
You
a
have to.
minute. That's when he came on out and on that stage. When after he sung that song, he said that he hoped God will make it a way for the 2008 case. Oh, I remember it because it came out in 2004. Boom, there you go.
Okay, but what you have to
That's
understand, what you have to understand is just because he sang the song then or it came out then, he could have wrote that goddamn song 20 years ago.
I
And
get.
that's what people don't understand. You know, it's the same thing with Prince. He got bitches all over the world. He wrote that song for me. No, he didn't, bitch. He wrote that song before you was born. He just brought it out and told you he wrote it for you.
I get it, but Prince didn't mess with underage people, so I got something wrong. Oh my goodness, y'all! I don't mean to. Let me just be on mute. Let me just be on mute. I'll let you.
And you know what? You don't sound like you're screaming to me, but maybe that's because I can't hear anyway. Because I couldn't hear. April was like, "Yeah, we hear." I didn't hear it. She sounded so far away. You sound perfectly normal to me.
No. What respect my opinion was talking about.
Monty, yes.
Yes,
Monty was
yes,
16.
and she
As Daddy
was.
left Lolo say.
Yes, she
Okay,
was.
we not look. Today is the 5th year anniversary of Prince's death, and we ain't discussing my take.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not discussing my take.
Okay.
Yeah.
In all
But
fairness,
she was 16.
in
She
all
was
fairness,
16. All of the all of the artists, hey Daddy Lolo, most of all of the artists from R&B to rock, pop, country, everything has dated
younger girls. Go ahead and say it. Younger girls. Go ahead and say it.
younger
Minors.
girls.
Yes, I can give you.
Thank you. Respect my opinion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But see, here's the thing. When we talk about R. Kelly, we're talking about a pattern. A pattern.
Yeah. Okay.
This man, okay.
All right.
Can I bring this up? We're talking about a pattern. This man has a pattern of settling lawsuits. This man had a pattern of having a case in reference to having sex with minors.
I don't believe none of that because
and that's
I look at all of the people around him now. If these were the people that was in his camp then, I don't even know if he knew what he was signing for. So,
oh come on,
yeah.
Come
but
on, don't
anyway,
don't do that.
Enough for the R. Kelly case.
Hey, Daddy Lolo.
Hey, Daddy Lolo. Yeah, because it will play out in court. Daddy Lolo will also be doing a rally in August. That's close to my birthday. My birthday is August 13th, and I should be recovered well by then. And I still will be going.
I'm sick of hearing this shit. People
wait
really
a minute.
I'm sick of hearing this shit. Wait a minute.
And so, no. Right now, the way I'm feeling, if if these alleged people that we are seeing that was in his circle that they're showing now, and if his employees was like this, I can begin to say it was some shit going on with all of them employees. Damn what all of them saying. My opinion, and I don't care who like it. Everybody, everybody dirty. Everybody hands dirty to me. Yeah. Everybody hands dirty to me. What I mean, what do these people, what does everybody get out?
Darlene April, can I just tell you this, and I'm going to look at it from your end.
Yeah.
The problem is the people that you are supporting are not on one accord. That's the issue.
The issue is nobody is supporting R. Kelly. Everybody is supporting themselves. That's the goddamn issue. This is not about R. Kelly. It's not. Like, what are you doing? I don't understand. What are the rallies for? What do you accomplish? I heard Sharon say, oh, he was mad that we had a successful rally. Are you kidding me? That we had a successful press conference. That press conference was a shit show.
Thank you.
That
Exactly.
press conference was a shit
We will
show.
be in New York holding signs saying his music matters. We are stepping
But
in the
what? Okay, I understand that. But what does it accomplish? What does it
what does it
accomplish? What does it accomplish? It doesn't get his music played on the radio. What does it accomplish?
Yeah.
Doesn't get a charge drop.
Still stand by him. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm for Rob. I'm not for the people holding. I'm for him. I'm for him.
But you know what? When you and I don't think there's a person out there that does not believe that you're for him. We know that. But here's where I have the problem. When you are amongst those who are not for him, or who are out there for themselves, for whatever, for orgies, for whatever the case may be, then you're a part of that. You are a part of that. So I don't understand how you in good conscience can go out there saying, I'm for Rob, with all of this messiness going on in the midst.
Yeah.
Hello?
Absolutely. Yeah, we hear you, babe.
I know I had stepped away. That's why I was Well, yeah, but to try to answer the question about what was accomplished, I had walked away when y'all was talking about
that. April said that they want people to know that they support Rob, but I was saying that she supports Rob. There isn't a person in the world who would think anything other than that. She is a true supporter. But when you're in the midst of all of these other people who are there for whatever foolish ass reasons that they're there for, it really
messes up the whole message.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because
absolutely.
After all the rallies,
I'm not gonna be. I don't know. I'm not gonna be with the damn devils. I'm not gonna do that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to you, Miss April. You had supported everybody's rally. You didn't get in the middle of people drama. You have supported everybody. If you got a people drama, I don't know. We didn't see that. You know what I mean? But the thing is, the incidents are not supposed to overshadow your message.
Exactly.
And that's what's been happening. the behaviors, the attitudes overshadow the message. Y'all did good organizing, but you gotta think about the people that you allow to speak on that bullhorn. You gotta think about the people that indulges in the YouTube drama and the mess. That's what you gotta think about. We understand where you're coming from, but you got people that's overshadowing what you're trying to do is really support him. You get what I'm saying? You're genuinely supporting him. The people that you're, supporting these rallies for, they're not doing that because they will know better not to go in the rally and try to fight people who are resistant towards them, bashing the victims when you clearly see he has charges of witness tampering and obstruction of justice. That should be your time to put the positive message out, but that has not been done in all rallies. It hasn't been done. And I mean, this is what y'all was showing to the world.
Exactly. And that's the takeaway for everybody. Nobody ever says, I think it was one decent rally. Nobody ever says, it was peaceful, it was respectful. Everybody comes back talking about the shit show. Okay. That's what gets out there. The shit show is what people remember.
Daddy Lolo says protests accomplish a lot. Potential jurors get to hear the message. Like potential jurors heard Lifetime. All I want them to do is go in there and call it down the line. If they do, they're gonna free tails.
Can I respond to that?
Ain't nobody freeing tails. Ain't nobody freeing tails.
None of that.
Because if they go in there and call it down the line, he won't live long enough to do all the time they're gonna give him. So let's not do that.
All right, Lady of Leisure, I got a good one for that. Put the comment back up. I got a good one for this because they love saying this. What did they say in that Lifetime documentary about the victims?
What did they say? Daddy Lolo's opinion, everybody.
I mean, who are you talking to? I'm not disrespecting his opinion.
Yeah.
I'm commenting on it. I'm not disrespecting his opinion.
Yeah.
I'm just telling him the facts.
See, Daddy Lolo
because what the jurors are gonna be faced with are the charges.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be no rally
until
the trial.
And until they get to
what the jury is going to be faced with are the charges that the prosecution has leveled against him.
Miss April, can you go back on his comment? Because this is significant for everybody to hear. To Daddy Lolo's comment about potential jurors.
There it is.
Yes, potential jurors gets to hear the message like potential jurors heard Lifetime. And I'm going back to the original question that I just said. What was said in Lifetime? How everybody knew, but nobody didn't care because of Black girls. They talked about how
that was bullshit.
Wait. Let me get this out because sometimes I forget. That's why I'll be so anxious to get everything
out. Okay, go ahead.
That's right. Yes. Wait. Let me get this out. That's what they said in the Lifetime. Okay. They talked about how you paid everybody and everything. So, do you think it's a good idea to go out and and victim shame at your rallies and your protests? You're putting the same message that they put. You're just proving their message. So, I mean, if you know potential jurors hear Lifetime, you got to come up with a message that don't even coexist in that environment. I kind of lost train of thought. I didn't know what I was saying. But do you get what I'm saying? If you're reaching potential jurors, why are you out victim bashing? Because it's on video. That's what y'all did at your rallies. Like, get out of here with that. That's what you did. You gotta look at all your videos and figure out why your message never got out. And just
like people may have they have victimized Rob too off of a documentary. So
Okay, but see
yeah.
how do you provide a rebuttal that doesn't involve cussing, that doesn't involve trying to fight the public, that goes against your message? Look how people was acting in New York. See, if on your if on the supporter side, these are our lies and these are not the truth, why are you bucking up at the public that goes against you? Because that's on camera too.
Not me.
Because the thing is, you know, the point, see, here's the thing, and you're right, Keith. They go against people who have a different view, which is really stupid because those are the people's minds you need to change. You know, it edifies not one damn thing if you're talking to like-minded people. You already have their support. The support that you need for Rob are those who don't know him like you do, only know him from the documentary. So it defeats the purpose for you all to be mad at somebody that calls him a pedophile.
Exactly. That's what Respect My Opinions is alluding to.
You know,
I know what your
don't
comments is
get
coming at,
mad.
people.
You know, talk to them. Say, listen, he's not. This is what happened.
Yeah.
They're not being
But
presented
you
with YouTube
all
videos.
don't do that.
No.
You know, you all don't do it. Could have been you. What if it's your son? You know, all that old crazy shit. It benefits nobody. You know, which is why the rallies don't grow. Because you only talk to people who agree with you. You only have a civil conversation with people who agree with you. None of those people are going to be sitting on that jury. Not one. You need to reach the people who don't agree with you. And you know, you ever heard the saying, you catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar? You know, you don't need to attack people who don't agree with you. You need to explain shit to them so that maybe they may think about something and have a more open mind. Not that you're going to change their mind, but maybe you can open it up. That's what should be happening. You know, if you want to reach a jury, that's what should be happening.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you have to change the perception in order to reach a potential juror. You have to change their perception. And the perception that most people get after those rallies is that it's a bunch of bullshit and drama.
That's all it is. That's all it is. And let me just ask something. Like the supporters had a documentary two documentaries that they produced, one on YouTube and one by low level artists. Y'all had documentaries. How is it that y'all documentaries never came out? Like, y'all had documentaries to reach a potential juror. Why is that documentary not out? That's questions that people should be asking.
I don't know anything about documentaries. Nothing.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like Daddy Lolo's comment that y'all see on your screen is not being disrespectful to anybody.
Go back to Daddy Lolo.
Yeah.
Daddy Lolo's comment is not disrespectful at all. Those are his opinions.
Yeah.
That's him.
But there are holes in everybody's story because everybody is not telling. They're not telling the whole truth.
Respect My Opinion says Daddy Lolo is not responsible for other people's actions. He has never disrespected anyone at the rally.
We're not saying that.
We're not saying that. We're trying to explain to him how to reach a potential juror.
Okay.
You know,
Daddy Lolo,
If you
they're
went,
trying to tell us how to reach a potential juror. So let's listen.
if you hang out with known crackheads every day, people gonna assume you a damn crackhead too. You know, it's that damn simple.
Nobody
We
said he
weren't
was
talking about.
disrespectful.
Nobody said he was
Nobody, he
disrespectful.
was not disrespectful
Yeah.
at all. He said his
There are
opinion.
holes in all of their stories because none of them are telling the truth.
That's
Nobody.
his
Here is the
opinion.
thing.
No,
But here's the thing.
I'm saying with me, everybody is not saying, they're not telling the whole story.
But we don't. Here's the thing. We don't know what the hell they done told the feds.
Okay. Well, that's true.
Thank you.
We don't know what they told the feds. And the thing of it is, it doesn't matter. And this is where his supporters have a big ass problem. It don't matter what the hell they say.
Yeah.
It don't matter if they told a lie every time they open their mouth. You know what matters? What that birth certificate say.
Listen,
You understand?
if you
what
want
that birth certificate say.
But
exactly.
At this point, none of
birth
it really,
certificate say she was underage.
matters. The only thing that's gonna matter at this point when he goes to trial, and I'm pretty sure Daddy Lolo, being the calm, cool, collective man that I know of, he will not. He does not argue with people. He does not talk about people. And he will, he just tells everybody to look at their stories to see that there are some holes in their story.
That's fine. What Lady Lisa and I say, that's fine. That's his opinion.
Yeah.
That's
him.
So,
everybody, yeah.
Exactly, DV. Anything at the trial will be backed up with digital, medical, flight, hotel, audio, and video evidence.
Yeah.
So what they say, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. What matters is what can be proven. That's what matters.
Yeah.
And every person, everybody, every defendant, every person on a defendant's side has a problem with that. I would tell clients all the time, but he didn't do it. It don't matter whether he did it or not. Can you prove he didn't do it? He was at home with me. You his mama. The jury ain't gonna believe you. The truth doesn't matter. What matters is what you can prove. If you can't prove the truth, what difference do it make?
Yeah. Somebody says the rallies have created a very hostile atmosphere on social media, and the message has been lost, in my opinion.
Yeah. Exactly. I have to agree with that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. That's hit it right on the
mark. There's a lot of inconsistencies.
There are, but there are a lot of inconsistencies.
Yeah.
Nobody can deny that.
Yeah.
But what you all don't understand and what everybody fails to realize, you're focusing on the wrong shit. Because the thing of it is, those ladies' inconsistent stories don't fucking matter. It don't matter. You know what matter? He charged under RICO.
Thank you.
You know what matter? That marriage certificate between him and Aaliyah is real. That constitutes the predicate act. That's what matters.
That's all it is.
That's what matters.
That's all it is. All that other nonsense is irrelevant.
Exactly. That's what matters. This isn't.
They're calling unity, and hopefully, I know they are they've got a rally in June, July, and then August is Daddy Lolo. Um, and so
Hey,
hopefully,
Yes.
they got a right to
Respect my
assembly. So
opinion. Says I'm interested in the pretrial hearing. Yes, baby.
that's
yeah,
what
We've
people
been
should
waiting
be
on that
interested
too
in.
long.
That's
We've
what
been
it.
waiting on that one too long.
That's what it.
Absolutely.
yeah,
That's what everybody should be focused on.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Because a lot of shit gonna shake at that hearing.
yeah. The
I hope.
pre-trial hearing, and that
Yeah.
when would the pre-trial hearing be?
I don't think
I
they
know I
haven't
gotta
said
look it
yet.
up on
Yeah,
Facebook.
No,
they haven't
they
said
Daddy
haven't
anything
said
Lolo,
yet.
yet.
there's a 50-50 chance I'll be joining you in New York.
I thought you were done with the rallies.
Yeah, you did say that, Miss April.
You were done with the rallies. I
You
thought
did
you were
say that.
done.
But I like Daddy Lolo.
She wants to support Daddy Lolo, so that's where she's going at with it.
Yeah.
But do
But
you
I
see
thought
how
it was about Rob.
But
Hush your mouth.
Okay, I'm a,
Hush your mouth.
yes,
And
ma'am.
it is about
Yes, ma'am.
there is hope.
I'm
Hey,
gonna be quiet
Peter
now.
Rising, I ain't paying them no attention. Cause
What is
like I
things
say,
saying?
I
uh,
got $1 million question for the supporters. How about y'all find out who the enterprise were that they're naming in that indictment?
yeah,
Phoenix Rising. Phoenix Rising says, listening to y'all takes away all hope. No, Phoenix, don't
Oh
let it
my
see. We don't. Here's the thing.
yeah,
I'm not trying to take your hope away. If you hoping, keep it. But what you need to be is informed. You need the truth. And his supporters just run from it, God damn it, like it's fire.
Miss Lady of Leisure, no disrespect. She knows the truth. That's why she made that comment. It's
yeah,
comments. When I see comments like that, they know what the truth
yeah.
is. I'm
Yeah.
just putting it out there. They know what the
And
truth
like I
is.
say, you can read the indictments, but we don't know what Steve now got now out. I'm hoping they come with the barrels loaded, the shotguns, and everything else loaded. So, we won't know till we get to court. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm not attacking anybody. Oh my goodness, girl. Respect my opinion. You're nuts. You're crazy.
Yeah.
You're delusional. You are so nuts.
Don't do that.
He,
Oh my God.
but okay, April, go to the rally. I will go to support you. Yeah, that's only in August because, like I said, on April 29th, my breast will be removed. So we'll see how I heal from that and everything.
Peter says the enterprise may be charged and under seal.
Yeah. So.
But wasn't what's his name? McDavid?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Daryl McDavid.
Isn't he charged in the enterprise?
Yeah, he's charged in the indictment in his Chicago case, I think, and along with James Mason.
Yep.
I thought it was New York. No,
I gotta go back and look.
Me too, girl. It's so many cases. It's such confusing.
And like I said, if all of the
okay, Daddy Lolo. Daddy Lolo said McDavid is not in the New York indictment. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's in the Chicago. So then that means he's in the Chicago indictment.
Right.
Darren McDavid and James Mason are in the Chicago indictments involving child pornography.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they were
he's absolutely
buying
right.
the tapes back. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I remember now. Right.
Yeah. So people got to remember the Chicago case involves the child pornography and the sexual misconduct, while New York is dealing with the racketeering, RICO, and Mann Act. So his
Yeah.
charges is in that jurisdiction, and it's different in the Chicago jurisdiction. The thing
Right.
is, they both indicted him at the same time back in July 2019. That's what everybody got to look at. They indicted him at the same exact time. Because if you know, shortly afterwards, when he got indicted in July, he had to go to New York to get arraigned and indicted there in August 2019. And that's when they had rejected his bond and so forth. So,
Yeah.
Now, you see that Daddy Lolo, that means Daddy Lolo is reading the paperwork.
Yeah. So Daddy Lolo, give me a call um, later on tonight, and if I don't make it, I will still give you the signs and stuff. I'll get signs made for you to take, and maybe you can come up with some good.
What's not in the RICO? What's not in the RICO, Daddy Lolo? Daddy Lolo said, but that's not in the RICO, which comes from New York.
I think he's talking about when I don't know what he's talking about. He
Yeah.
has to type that. He has to type that.
He probably talking about when we were talking about McDavid, because we were confused as to which
Yeah.
case it was. I think
Oh, okay, yeah.
I
That's
think
what
he
I
may be
assumed.
clarifying for us. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I
he's in
don't
the
understand
Chicago.
the basis for supporters to assume that RK is innocent. RK is facing 3 trials in 3 different states. All of this is wrong.
Yeah.
The thing with your group of supporters is all of you are not on the same page, and this is why everything is all over the place, and this is why it's laughable to
Yeah.
me and Lady of Leisure
Yeah.
about how y'all present the case, because everybody got different theories going on. Everybody is not on one page because everybody beefing with each other.
Well,
But like you said, it's all for their name. That's when you gotta look at it. It's all for the cash apps. It's all for the
no,
YouTube
it's not all
popular.
for the cash apps
Okay.
because, like I said, Daddy Lolo knows him. I know him.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the monster that we know. That's our story. That's what
Uh-huh.
I'm sticking to. And I don't care what nobody says or thinks.
But see, even with that, you shouldn't be disrespected. Daddy Lolo shouldn't be disrespected. If y'all know
Yeah.
him, then the supporters should
So,
be gravitating towards you guys to put the positive message out. You
yeah.
see what I'm saying? That nobody should not be on YouTube saying "fuck you." Okay,
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Right.
nobody
I
should be
don't have
calling you
no
a bitch.
control.
But the thing is,
I
it's
don't have any
disrespectful.
control over what other people do.
Banetta,
Yeah.
these says Miss April, these folks don't care about RK. All due respect, and I agree, they don't.
Yeah.
They really don't. They do not care.
And
You
again,
know,
They
I've
don't.
read the
I
paperwork.
personally think they go to goddamn rallies for hookups.
Yeah.
Listen, this is what I want, Miss
Yeah.
April. I want you to understand. That is what's being presented. This
Yeah.
is what's on video. We're not making stuff up. This is
Mhm.
shown by the group that you're supporting, that you're
Yeah.
standing with. Not me and Lady Leisure. This is what's shown on YouTube on the
Yeah.
lives.
Yeah. So this has been a great live. Um, like I said, it's very saddening.
We lost Larry. Larry said, damn this shit, I'm out.
And
It does.
it's very sad
Cash app,
that
scam,
all
sex,
of
and
these people.
groupieism. Yes, Vanetta.
Exact. Thank you.
Yes, Vanetta.
I wish I knew how. I wish I do sound effects for some round of applause, because amen to that. Because that's what it is.
It's very sad, and I'm sure it probably saddened Daddy Lolo too. To see all of this stuff, the side stuff that goes on. Yeah, because I'm just a person. I'm just a 58-year-old woman that knows another side of him.
Mm-hmm.
That and Daddy Lolo, and his name is on his albums and stuff. He's just another person too that just knows him, doesn't know of this side of him. And for us little small people, we ain't never um we just truly love the person that we know. Um and that's all that we can say.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
This is
All
my
that
opinion.
we can
Say,
say.
do these people have a life outside?
Now
No,
I'm
that's
not
the whole
I,
point. They're
I
trying
have
to make a
never
life on YouTube.
yeah.
And listen,
And,
if it
and
wasn't the
I have
pandemic,
never ever in my life, like I said, I'm not yeah.
Bill,
okay, Bill, we don't
Bill,
listen.
Bill,
Bill,
We
please
don't
don't come
care.
in here
We don't care. We don't
how
care.
do
with
you
that
No.
know?
mess.
No, 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 hell no.
Okay.
Fuck
Okay.
that. How do
Okay.
you know, Bill? How do you know? Tell me how you know this.
Okay.
Because
Bill
I
says,
know his
Daddy Lolo
goddaughter
ain't
too.
Kel's godson. I'm sorry, Miss April. Bill, how do you know that?
Right.
So
Don't
you
come in
come
here.
in here, you come now, hell now. Back that shit up where your receipts at.
Yeah.
Where the
Y'all,
receipts at?
y'all worrying about the wrong shit. I tell you,
Right.
the
And
wrong shit.
even if it doesn't matter. And one thing, you people, if you knew him at all,
Where are your receipts, Bill? I'll wait.
Cause he had
if
that.
you knew him at all, anybody that Kels met, he called them sister, brother, godson. So that just goes to show that you don't even know him. People that he's been around his entire life are his cousins to him. So don't take away from that. That's what I say. You people want to speak on things that you don't know.
But see, Miss April, do you see what we talking about? You see
I've
what we
got
were
a
saying?
lot of people
You see what we
that
talking about?
I call my cousins. We're not blood cousins, but our families grew up together,
Right.
around each other, and in our eyes, we are cousins. We are sisters. We are brothers. Nobody has the right to to do that.
Girl, I got my popcorn.
Can I say something? No, can I say something? Bill is an R. Kelly supporter. You see what we talking about, Miss April?
Yeah.
Like, Daddy Lolo just put him out there that he's organizing
the supporters give the people
Wait,
that know him
wait a minute. Wait,
time.
wait a
And we
minute.
don't know what Bill is.
We
Bill
fucking with
is.
Bill right now. I'm fucking with Bill. Bill said because he had an agenda from earlier. How
What?
does that prove he's not his goddamn godson? That ain't got shit to do with the price of tea in China.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
Do you see? Now do
Get
you
him
see
out
what
of
I'm
here.
saying? That's overshadowing the message.
Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Bill been in other chats. We know where Bill. I see where Bill come from in other chats. That's why, like, but Miss April, you see what I'm talking about? Overshadowing the message, stuff like that. Like, this is something that should be nipped in the bud on your group.
Yeah.
Oh man, I
Yeah.
tell you, that whole group is a hot ass mess. I'm not going to change my opinion about that. A hot ass boiling mess.
My God damn, like you know how you know. Fuck out of here.
Oh my God.
Come
Okay,
over
I'll
here
stop.
fucking with people.
I'll stop. I'll stop. I don't know
How does he know? Do you know Robert Sylvester Kelly? Damn.
Well, we are about to end this live. We want to, yeah, all of them are distractions. But I just really, for some reason, it would be nice to see all the shenanigans go away, but it don't look like it's going to go away.
It has been damn near 2.5 years. The shenanigans ain't going nowhere. You're only going to see more. The closer that he gets to trial, there are going to be more and more shenanigans.
Darling April, the pandemic actually exacerbated all this BS. if we wasn't staying in the house and not
I don't know. I don't know because 2 years ago, baby, it was
That
at its
wasn't
highest
the
heights on
pandemic when
Twitter.
it started.
It was. I gotta agree. It was, and it carried on to 2020. Then it carried on into
Child,
2021. So I gotta agree with you there.
Yeah.
it was
It's
a hot
Um,
ass mess in
yeah.
2019, baby.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. And
I
like
gotta
I
agree.
said, I'm not going to argue with anybody. I do not condone anybody. I'm going to say this again.
I'm not gonna argue, but I'm gonna call your ass out on that
Yeah, I'm going to call
bullshit.
you out too. I do not, um, I do not condone anybody disrespecting anybody's family members. And this does not even have to do with the case. This is just in my real life. You're not going to talk about my family. You're not going to talk about kids. You're not going to talk about people's mamas and all of that other kind of stuff. So, with that being said,
They ain't cut from that cloth.
I was not cut from that cloth. I was taught to be respectful. Yeah. So, um and I'm just not supporting it. Um, I don't care what you do. I can only worry about things that I can control. And what I can control is not being around these type of people, and not co-signing for their mess. And so that's all that I can do because that's not the cloth that I'm cut from. And again, I will say, to me, um, basically, it looks like um, ain't nobody shit, ain't nobody for him. They're all still trying to grab money, grab
Absolutely.
everything. I will
Absolutely.
say that, you know,
Everybody getting their comeuppance on R. Kelly's situation. Every
and
goddamn
so,
body.
and the only reason we put cash apps up is because I have been spending $67.22 each way when I go back and forth to Chicago.
I put my cash app up because April
Yeah.
made me.
And
Because people,
I told her
no,
she has been
she did.
I
ill.
see it.
Yeah. And so
She
that's
made me
the
do it.
only reason why. Going to Rush a few times a week, that's $100 to $200. And that is pretty costly. Yeah.
Right.
And so that
We
is
spend,
the only
I'm
reason.
sorry, go ahead. We spend
But
and then people were asking us to.
and people was
People
asking
were
us,
asking us
they
to.
was asking us too.
And I hope people do give y'all the donations because you ladies deserve it. Both of you. No matter what y'all have come up here, y'all came with your genuine opinions. You do deserve those cash apps.
Yeah. But
So, but I mean, it's just
I
not even to
I
punch a channel, but but to make sure y'all, can get to where y'all
yeah.
need to be. So,
I do have to go to Rush again tomorrow. And
You
then
coming by me?
I have yeah, I have
Okay.
to go to I still have to go back to take a COVID test 3 days before the surgery. And then I had a aunt that died in St. Louis. And so I'm debating whether I'm going to go or not because I don't, I'm thinking, Lord knows, I don't want to come catch COVID and then they had to put off this surgery. So I'm up in the air about that. That is
I
what,
wish you would just not go. Like seriously, I wish you would just not go. but
Yeah.
I get it. You trying to do everything that you can before your surgery. I get it. I
Yeah.
really do.
Miss April, go get your rest. This is
Yeah.
you can't keep playing like that. Go and get your rest. Come
Oh,
like
trust me, I get my rest because I'm going to bed right when this live ends. Well, it's been cold. It's been cold.
It was cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Girl, let me tell you something.
I love it.
Her ass
Yeah.
be
It's
sleep.
been
I be
cold.
like, damn, she sleep again.
Yeah.
I
And
gotta
then
get up
once
and
I
clean my
get
room.
warm,
You ain't the only one.
I am. Yeah.
Miss April, go get your rest. You don't need to be doing no traveling. You got a surgery come up. Go. Just
Yeah,
slow
but I
down.
don't know how long I'm gonna be down. And then I got a lot of decisions to make after I had a surgery. Yeah. Yeah. And then I got to look at my pamphlet that they gave me from the hospital. Um,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna be all right. I done
Yes,
made
you
it this
will be.
far. I done
Exactly.
made it this far, and Rob gonna be all right too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever it is, he'll be okay. Why are you
Stop
laughing?
laughing,
No,
Keith.
it was no,
Yeah,
because when Lady Alicia say stuff and be at the right time, and that's the only thing.
yeah.
I'm not laughing
He's
when she
gonna be
say.
all right too. And
Yeah,
and
It's your timing. Your timing be on point.
and
That's what
so
I'll be
it's
laughing at.
he gonna be all right. I know it and I feel it. I support him no matter what.
exactly.
No matter what. So I support him. And if when and then it's not good for us to family is family, family fall out. Um
Exactly.
and so
I got a
family
brother I ain't spoke to in 20 years, but fuck with him.
yeah.
Okay.
And it is what it is. I don't think I'm in a position um to speak on Bruce, yeah, or any of them. You know, I didn't grow up with them, um, and addiction. Nobody should talk about anybody's addiction because we all have something going on in our lives.
Except
So,
for the YouTube people. They ain't got shit going on. They trying to
and,
make
and,
YouTube
and
they life.
no addiction is better.
Exactly.
Addiction is addiction. And I'm
Right.
sure,
I'm addicted to nicotine and caffeine. Oh well.
right. But those are,
That's so,
yeah. And even though those are the legal addictions, it's still an addiction.
It don't
You
matter.
gon' Cause you gonna spasm out if you don't get a cigarette or coffee like
I'm
me.
waiting. Look, I'm waiting on dude to bring me some right now. Like
Yeah.
where the hell he at?
So what's the difference? Don't let my Newports get low. I shouldn't even be smoking. So I'm no better smoking cigarettes. I'm no better than another person. So I'm just
Miss
a
April,
little old
can I say
somebody
this?
trying to tell a big somebody. And if you guys could take the time to look at the video when Rob called my mom when she was dying to tell the world what he means to us. And that's why I stay in this fight for him.
Miss April, I would just say this: if people focus on what the message that they try to put out, then it may get to people. But if it's not going to be that, and it'll be nothing but drama that's going to
Yeah,
overshadow it, it's not going to
yeah.
come out. You got wisdom.
April,
Unfortunately, that's just what it
check your
is.
cash out. Check your cash out.
Okay. Yeah.
You check your
And
cash
so,
up.
yeah. Yeah.
Wait, I'm in
Oh
the
yeah.
chat.
I am Queen Newton. It's just me. Queen Newton, I don't miss anything.
Nobody, Vanilla, ain't nobody smoking cigarettes over here.
No.
It ain't me.
It ain't me. I'll tell you that. It ain't me.
Yeah, and so I'm probably more than likely not. Yeah. So, yeah, I got to focus on these last 2 appointments. And what happened to when?
When what?
What happened to going to the hospital and doing everything, then going to your surgery? Now they have you go to the hospital, do this blood work, do an EKG, and all of this before your surgery. I tell you, all of this stuff has changed.
More money, more money, more money.
Hey,
This is
ask
some straight
questions.
up BS to
Ask
me.
questions. Ask the
It is.
questions. Ask the
Because I
questions.
don't play that. You got to do every damn thing right now.
Yeah,
Right.
like
They told me,
so.
well, you need a COVID test. Well, I tell you what, you better take that motherfucker while I'm in here because I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
Then admit me, and we're gonna do all this shit.
Yeah, but not me.
I
I
was in the
gotta go.
hospital
I gotta take
22
the
days.
EKG and get lab work done tomorrow. Monday, I gotta get a COVID test 3 days before the surgery. So
I had 4 while I was in the hospital. They gave me one in emergency.
yeah.
They gave me one before surgery. They
Yeah.
gave me one after surgery. They gave
Yeah.
me one before they released me.
Yeah. So yeah, all actually for me to go to St. Louis will be a chance to see some relatives and stuff before I go through this. Because actually, we had already put in the works once my uncle had gotten sick for him a little party. I won't be attending the party. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah. So, yeah. So, peace out to everybody.
Peace out to
All
you.
I can say is
everybody stay safe. You know, stay above the fray. Thank you all for coming.
I love listen,
and
I love to hear you ladies talk. I love to hear you ladies talk.
And I love it when you're here.
You know,
Yes,
out of
April
the
is
blue,
strong as fuck.
She
Absolutely.
is.
well,
You
I'm gonna
is.
tell you, you know, tomorrow it's like it's the weekend. So what's gonna happen tomorrow? You know, to keep everybody in the uproar tomorrow. But my opinion, this guy coming out,
This chat.
this coming out, first of all, accusing somebody of breaking into his truck. And then you got the other people saying they knew for a year and there are no police reports. It didn't make any major news outlets. You all full of shit in my book.
There we go.
But that's my book, my opinion. And again, the views expressed on this show is my opinions. I just call it like
I can't.
And I really don't care if you want to come for me, because I will sure come back at you.
Oh, we know. We know that.
You full of shit.
Everybody knows that.
You're full of shit. You know, you're all full of shit. Because if it was my stuff, my family or my friend's stuff that was stolen, it wouldn't have been, hell wouldn't have had no fury.
There it is.
Some of these actions these people have taken do not show that you are in support.
Is it Chauvin?
Sylvester Kelly. But Vanetta, I am in the process of writing a book that I made it. because I can tell my story better than anybody else can tell it. That's why I do not too much talk about people until they come for me, but I do call things the way I see it. But I don't too much talk about people that get in trouble because I've been down that road. I have not been a saint um, my entire life. I'm not, you know, I don't do that. You know, we are all flawed individuals in some shape, form, of fashion,
Everybody has a past. Everybody.
and
That's right.
everybody
That's right.
has a past. And
Everybody.
your
Mm,
past is supposed to stay in the past. No, I do not want to see any black man go to prison. No, I do not want to see Larry go to jail
And I
for,
don't want to see 15-year-old black girls get shot neither.
and I don't, for like he said, he made some dumb mistakes, but there's been a lot of people that's been running scams for years, years and years. Um, so, um, um, I don't want to see um, 7-year-old kids get killed. I wish they would release Larry Hoover on the streets,
come on. Free Larry.
free Larry to bring some order back
Yes.
on the streets, and then
Oh man, this bitch on TV.
to to
Y'all
strengthen.
president on TV.
Oh fuck, that ain't my president. And
Mhm.
Mine
then
either.
I would like to see the black families um, unified, and for everybody to to start calling people out on their wrongness, so we won't have to face some of the issues that we are facing now in our lives, and seeing what other people are going to through in their lives. Um, and I think once we start holding everybody accountable, um, and I have no problem with people holding me accountable for my actions, because trust and believe, I'm all on the internet. I got my pastor and them, they watch my videos and stuff. They know me. They'll call me up. Girl, you know that. How many times did you say this or that? You know, I have people check me
How many
daily,
times did you hear it? Shit.
you know, daily. So, but one thing we do have to remember is that laws have been put in place, whether we agree with them or not, and we just can't go around breaking the law.
Mm.
That's that's my finale for today. Lady Alicia, you can go ahead with yours.
You know what? I just want to thank everybody for being here. I want everybody to stay safe. People,
Yeah.
I look around, I see people are getting a bit lax in COVID. Please don't do that. This shit is real.
Mhm.
Um,
Uh,
go ahead. Were you
no,
about to say something, Keith?
no. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I just want to thank everybody for being here. I'm always still amazed that people actually come and listen to us talk shit. It's just, I love it. I absolutely
Yeah,
love it.
yeah,
Daddy Lolo, no disrespect at all to you. My
None at
opinion,
all.
that's all. None at all.
yes,
Your opinion is your opinion. If you want to do your rally in New York, go do your rally in New York. Listen. We don't care.
yeah,
Just not. I'm not saying to just do your rally. That's your opinion, and that's everybody's opinion. Darlene April has her opinion. I have my opinion. So do Lady of Leisure.
yeah,
That's that.
Everybody is entitled to their opinion. Everybody.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
And with that, I'm out.
I'm
yeah.
out.
Love you, Daddy Lolo. And they got a rally, like I said, June and July in Chicago, New York in August. Peace out, everybody. Thank you, Phoenix Rising, Like I said, we were just two ladies. I was just trying to call her on a as a person to see the best way I can help him from the prosecution side. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay, respect. I'm checking my messages. Thank you.